Good morning. On today's episode of From the Joinery, we're going to talk about how to use the Makita 7104L chain mortiser. Makita chain mortiser. You can see the drive cog right here. And this bolt and this little adjusting screw is what we utilize for adjusting the tension. Tension on a chain is very similar to what you would do with a chainsaw, maybe tight enough to put a nickel inside. So on the back side of the chain mortiser, we have a little spring plunger that adjusts, and this will allow you to lock onto the timber. You want that to be maybe a 1/4 inch or so off of your timber. If you need to adjust it, there's a little adjusting lever here that allows that to move forward. The chain mortiser is a lever right here, and that lever actually, when you push down on it, locks this into place so that it's clamped right to your timber. So this unit is not self-oiling like a chainsaw. There is no oil reservoir. So occasionally we need to add just a little shot of some kind of penetrating oil. Pretty much anything works, 3-in-1, graphite, any kind of penetrating oil you have. And we probably, maybe every 3 to 8 mortises, we just kind of hit it again with the oil while we use it. Yeah, to operate this machine, this is the clamp that we clamp it down and it secures to our timber. The go button is here on the black handle, so when we pick up the machine, we pick it up from this silver handle and unplug it. This releases your machine and allows it to go down and cut. And then the machine will actually click through 1, 2, and then you twist and pull this lever to return it to neutral. That way we'll punch one hole, come up, we'll twist it, we're going to punch a second hole, we're going to twist it again, and we're going to punch the third hole, and we'll come back, return it to neutral, put it all the way down into the mortise, and then we're going to sweep the bottom of the mortise using that motion. Some folks will purchase this chain mortiser for a single project, and then after the project, they go ahead and sell it. They hold their value very well, and there aren't many used chain mortisers for sale in the United States. So it kind of works out well if you've only got 1 or 2 projects. To get the mortise started, we like to score the mortise all the way around using the chisel. To do that, we take the flat side and we put that outward, set our chisel right in our line, and give it a pretty good whack, and we're going to slide it all the way down and do that same thing all the way around. So we're going to line up the machine so our 0 mark right down there lines up with our score line, and then the outside edge is going to line up with our line. When I'm looking down the chain, one of those links sticks out a little further than the other, and I want to fine-tune the adjustment until that link is right on the cutting edge. Basically, it'll drop right into our line. Now we're going to line up that outside edge, the wide length with our line, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. So that completes 1/2 of the mortise. Next up, we're going to go ahead and unclamp it, grab it by the silver, and line up our zero with the other end of the mortise. Now we've rotated this around, and that allows us to make sure that this end down here is not going to blow out and chip out. And then we just repeat the process. Again, we're going to line up with the outside edge, that link that sticks out. I want that one to go right in my cutting area. With chain mortiser, this is sized almost perfectly. And it's just going to take a little bit of chiseling to remove some of the fuzz from the side, which will take about 30 seconds, and then that mortise is complete. Yeah, this concludes this episode of From the Joinery. If you have topics that you'd like to see covered in the future, leave your thoughts in the comments below.